Okay, hello, welcome. I was just having a little drink over here before we got started. And a little nibble. Although I don't really know why I'm having a little nibble because I just got done having dinner, and it was great. Fantastic. Okay. Hello XLG, welcome to the stream. This is up here for a reason, although it's not new, and we're not going to talk about it. Oh, this is new, and we will talk about it. So let me get this stuff out of here. So today is, of course, the day known as Wednesday, aka New Comic Book Day. And on New Comic Book Day, you go to a Graham Cracker Comics, like me, on a Wednesday, you get not one, not two, but 3 books for free out of the dollar bin, which used to be the 75-cent bin, which used to be the 50-cent bin. Inflation is killing us all. And I'll straight up and be honest with you, I didn't actually have any books in the bin today, but by a strange happenstance, Manny Shape was in town for something, and he delivered El Crudo to me. So we met up at my comic book store, and we dug through the bins. Well, mostly he dug through the bins, because he was super into getting some weird stuff to read. Man after my own heart. So we'll look at my free stuff. Excuse me. And we'll look at my free stuff, and then we'll look at El Crudo number 7, which he hand delivered to me. He flew 17,000 miles to me to just hand me a copy of El Crudo. Can you believe it? So we will look at the free stuff here. And actually, I'm really excited about the free stuff because with these 3 books that I got out of the dollar bin, which used to be the 75-cent bin, which used to be the 50-cent bin, I now have the Jaguar number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. My dudes, Manny Shape is a myth. You say that, but if he's a myth, why is he texting me on my phone? Think about that. Myths don't have phone numbers, XLG. Now, he has trouble with spelling because he's got those giant ape hands, you know? But still, he's there. He's real. And he can hurt you, in fact, if he wants to. So, yeah, I got these old Impact books, man. I am actually doing pretty well collecting all these old Impact comics. I'm going to get a list together. And that's going to be what I do, man. Dude, look at Ultimate Warrior right there. Oh, we got Macho on the cover. Hold on. Who all's on the cover here? Macho, Warrior, and Hogan. Dude, you want to talk about WWE superstars right there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, the Ultimate Game Boy game. You know, it's Ultimate Warrior. It all checks out, man. It all checks out. So, Jaguar's, she's strong and fast and that kind of stuff. And I don't know a whole lot about the character because I only have 1 book with her in it, plus, 2 books. Because I have issue number 6 that I've skimmed. I might have done a review of it, I don't remember. And then I have, I'm sure she shows up in the Impact Comics annual they put out. So I don't know a whole lot about this character or who she's fighting or what. Oh, dude, that dude looks cool. I really like that dude's power armor design with the whatever this is going on the chest. The 4 black dots on a white field, the 4 white dots on a black field, and then this design in the middle. This is actually pretty dope. I don't know who this dude is. His name Snarvel? Snarvel. Oh, dude, who remembers the flippin' Atari Lynx? I always wanted to try one of these things because they had some dope looking games, man. It was like everything you liked about the Game Boy, right? Except in color. Just look here, Xenophobe was always the game I wanted to play. hold on. Hold the phone. Is there a Lynx emulator? Hey, Orange Joker. Atari Lynx? There are Lynx emulators. I had no idea. Dude! That's cool. Like, this was something I never saw one of these in person. Let's put it that way. Like, even going to like toy stores and stuff. At the time this came out, like 1989, that was right around the time I was living in Hawaii, man. And in Hawaii, we were lucky to get like NES games and Sega Genesis games when the Genesis came out, which was like 90, right? Wasn't that when like I remember seeing like commercials for Tommy Lasorda baseball? Hold on, let's look this up. Tommy Lasorda baseball. Baseball video game. No, that was 1989. So I guess the Genesis was already out in 89. Anyway, my point is, I never saw an Atari Lynx in person. I never saw one of these things in person, man. I would see them in like magazines and stuff and be like, that looks so cool. And I never had one. I also really like this opening page with the like close up of the eyes right there. And then the like leap. Snarl. What a great sound effect. So I am looking forward to reading these things, man. We are so close to just like busting loose and getting into all this kind of stuff. I've got like one thing I gotta do. Hubba. Hello, lady. Oh, we got a peeping Tom. Look at him. Oh, look at that face he's making. Oh my gosh. Oren. We can join the Steven Seagal fan club. For $24.95, we can get an official membership card, an official Steven Seagal t-shirt, an official Steven Seagal biography, worldwide martial arts product line catalog, plus the special edition full color poster. Amazing. You travel, which is why you had anything for a long time. Yeah, like a big chunk of my childhood was spent in Hawaii, man. And like a video game was like $100. Like that's what Final Fantasy cost. He's everywhere. I bet the number rests. It might. You never know. No. Is that her? That's the kid. Oh, it's just gonna kill this poor peeping Tom. Dude looks like he's 12. Oh no. No, don't chase him into traffic. Kids aren't supposed to play in traffic. This is setting a bad example for everybody. Oh no. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think this is going to be fun, man. Oh, hey, that dude's back, right? That's a cyborg from the first issue. Cool. Face to face with Max 13. And he's got 2 X's in his name. That's how you know he's hardcore. Oh, that's kind of a fun opening page. Yeah, so it looks like this issue is probably just a big fight sequence or something. Dope. I'm excited, man. Exactly. Max 13. Hold on, can I pin that? There we go. We've now pinned Max 13. We're gonna manually unpin or into stream it, so it will be pinned for the rest of the stream. Thank you so much. So that's what I got at the store. Then we went to a Korean barbecue restaurant and I had beef. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, man. Like I saw like I've seen it pronounced like bulgogi or bulgogi and bulgogi. Like I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it was great. And while there, I was hand delivered 2 items. One item is this book. Action, mystery, thrills, comic book covers of the Golden Age. We're kind of not showing the bottom of this because I don't want to show a symbol that YouTube hates. But it's going to pop up in some of these pictures inside here. So it's just a book? No! Did you put sunglasses on the no? Did you really put sunglasses on the no? You're a very silly Orin. Very silly Orin Joker. Look at some of these covers, man. They're wild. Wait, there was a Wonder Man before the Marvel character named Wonder Man? That's amazing. I'm more interested in the standard costumes gear. I know! Some of this is wild. Like, this dude looks like he's right out of a Robin Hood book. What's his name? Every issue. Rex Dexter of Mars. Superman. Captain Marvel. Or Marvel Boy or something. Action mystery thrills. Look at this guy over here. He's got a magnet and a machine gun. His name? Corporal Collins, the infantryman. Also has Rangatang, the wonder dog. Look at that tank back there. What a mess. It looks kind of like a Panzerkampfwagen, but it's got like an extra turret on top of the turret. How do you have a double turret? How does that even work? How do you have a double turret? We got like super old school Batman over here, issue number 35. That's Iron Vic on the left. Is he a stage magician that also throws people? Ah, aftermarket mods. Very, very nice. Look at this cool alien. I would say like that looks stupid, right? But if you look at the way animals actually look in real life, that's like shockingly plausible. Is it a goo launcher or is that like a force field bubble? A goo field. It's a goo field bubble. Yeah, like a bird. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like he's got his big goofy ears, right? But maybe those like compactify normally, and this is like his threat display, like a little bird would do. There's just all sorts of absolutely crazy get-ups in these covers, man. Ah, the Green Hornet. I don't know who Skyman is. Oh, he's ray gunning cholera. Dude, he's releasing cholera. This is America's national hero, according to the bottom down here. And then there's some words here that'll get me in trouble with YouTube later, but I don't really care. America's national hero. So yeah, he's down there. He's releasing cholera and typhus and anthrax on people and malaria. What a guy. Hey, that's the character that'd be DC's Uncle Sam. That's before National and Detective Comics merged, I think. Look at the Captain Marvel over there on the left. That is a very nice Captain Marvel cover. I do like Captain Marvel because he's got like that little half-cape mantlet thing going on. Very schmexy. Un momento. Revel in the glories of these comic book covers. Both characters owned by DC these days. We are now in trouble with YouTube. They keep bringing her back in new comic book series, and then they always just never go anywhere. Yes, YouTube hates it when you show stuff from the past. Like, they absolutely can't stand it. Boy comics. Oh, it's probably a good thing you can't see more of that. There's just more of those symbols that you're not supposed to know about. Plastic Man, Game of Death, 4 full-length Plastic Man picture stories. Police Comics. Fight Comics. Oh, check out the Shadow comic over here. Fade. Crimes Colossus, whose very name spells death, in his first duel with the Shadow. Nice. That almost looks like a respectable pulp book. That's a joke. There's no such thing. Fight Comics, dedicated to Uncle Sam's fighting men. You know, Ninja, I don't really remember, you know, when we were in Nam having to deal with Jeep Raiders of Tortured Jungle. Like, I don't remember that being a problem for us here, and I don't remember us having to rescue Senorita Rio, the Spy Queen. You know, but maybe we did, and I just don't remember. I do remember Shark Brody. You remember him, right? USMC. My song was never fight women. You know, I guess it's just not sporting or something. I don't know. I don't know. This is a wild cover. That is crazy looking. Hey, that's there's an indie book character these days that looks like that. The Goon. Oh, I'd really love to show you the Fighting Yank cover here, but it's got more of those bad symbols on it, so you just get to see the top of... Oh, whoa, 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 bad symbol. That was pretty cool, though. That's a neat public domain character. Dynamite keeps bringing him back, and he keeps going nowhere. Dude! Okay, why is a book called Sparkler Comics, okay? Freaking Shark Brody, I know. Why is a book called Shark Brody? A book called Sparkler Comics, okay? Have a guy leaping through the air, shooting a bow and arrow into the eye of a dinosaur. I'm done. I am done flipping through this book. This is outrageous. Or, as Jim in the hologram would say, truly, truly, truly outrageous. Dude's leaping through the air, putting arrows into dinosaurs like he just don't care. Turok has his own books, dude. Like, Turok has his own line of comics. I take it this guy's named Sparkler. He's the Sparkler. First Turok game was dope. You know, I never played it, but people say it is. It's one of those things, it's like, this is on the N64, right? And it's just kind of like, what do you do? Like, how do you play stuff on N64, man? That controller is just absolutely gazonga. It's wild. You need 3 hands to operate it. Remember nothing except hunting dinosaurs through the fog. I mean, if you're going to remember something, that sounds like the thing to remember, doesn't it? This book was crazy. So yeah, this was like the first of 2 things Manny Shape handed to. Actually, they were one thing, because he just handed me a nondescript brown paper bag from a local grocery store. Like, this was shady, okay? We're in the Korean barbecue place, and he digs into his backpack and gets out a plain brown paper bag that says whatever the name of the store was on it, like in kind of faint lettering, in the restaurant. Like we're doing a drug deal or something, man. Oh, the other thing about this book is after the initial stuff, there's a ton of there's like information about each of these books that's shown here, so that you can check it out and learn more and see, like, get a little taste of what each one of these was. So, kind of a cool thing. I was not expecting to just randomly get handed this, but I did. I randomly got handed this. It was a thing. It happened. And then we got El Crudo's swag. And oh man, he used like hefty Scotch tape. I'm taking that off of the bag. I'm gonna use my own Scotch tape. It's not quite as sticky. A little sticky, icky. And then the other thing he gave me was that. Now I don't know if the ape that I met was the real Manny shape. You know, I'm not like a super expert in apology, but we got this, and we got that. So very cool. We are not going to look at more of El Crudo number 7 because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. The book is not is like just in fulfillment, so I got it ahead of other people, and I don't want to be a jerk and spoil it. But we'll take a look at this in a couple of weeks and check out the interior of it and see what's going on. And let's see. I also had dinner with another streamer. That was why I didn't stream on Mondays. I was actually having dinner with him then, but we had dinner again tonight at the Korean barbecue place. So that was kind of fun. I'm not going to name names because I don't want XLG to like start stalking him or something. You know, I'm being a jerk. I'm sorry. And I guess the only other bit of news, and I've mentioned it before, is I am done reading this. So next Wednesday, we'll have the first of 2 or 3 videos about the Dark Crystal novelization going up, because there's some really interesting stuff in here that builds on what's in the movie, and I think maybe it came from like the original. Oh, everything was super orange for there, and now it's not super orange. What's up with that? Is that because it was like so much bright on the screen? Okay, well, whatever. Camera adjusted itself. There's some stuff in there that I think must have come out of the original version of the movie, where the Skeksis didn't speak English. And I kind of want to get into like exploring like some of that stuff, because I found it very interesting to see how the Skeksis were working their politics against each other. All right. That is it for New Comic Book Day. You all have a great one if you're watching on YouTube. Oh, and of course we did get like some other stuff. Like you want to check out On Call Heroes or Lady Death, man. Those unboxings went up earlier this week. You can go peep that stuff, take a look at it. But we are liberated. We are ready. You know, we have gotten to new material, new stuff. I finally got this off my mind. What really short? I didn't buy any books, Ninja. I had nothing to pick up. Like, I went to the comic book store to pick people up, not comic books. And it sounds kind of weird when I phrase it like that. So please don't imagine that, or don't think about it too hard. So yeah, I'm gonna swap over to City of Heroes in just a second. So I'm gonna mute the music and put up Street Wars. And then we'll get to City Heroes once I get everything booted up. So Ninja Weasel says he's cruising for chicks in the dollar bin. Man, he's on to me. He's on to me. Sheesh, I can't get nothing past you all. You're like on fleek.